Hi friends, this is Mimi and welcome back to Mimi's Frugal Life. Today I just wanted to catch up. It's been a few days since I've done a video. Just want to let you know that today is big cooking day for me. This is when I usually either make a big gravy and meatball, like a big sauce and meatballs, or a roast with a lot of sides or a couple of good sized sides, and I make enough of them. And what I like to do on Sundays is try to use it a couple of times during the week, either in different forms or in its same form. Depends what kind of mood I'm in. So I came up with 10 secret ways to save food and money on food. And cooking ahead is one way. It's definitely one way. And we're going to get right into it. So we have 10 ways to save on food or money to buy food. First, I wanted to welcome everyone back and thank you for joining me today. And also, if you're already subscribed, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to Mimi's Frugal Life, please do by hitting the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, or even if you're not, if you'd like to have prepping videos sent to you directly and you'll never miss them, you go over to my sister channel, which is Tiny RI Prepper. So that's Tiny RI Prepper. And I will link that channel in the description below, and you'll be able to find me with no problem. So let's get right into it. So today is a cold January day. It's gray. It's going to snow later. And I had a chicken that I wanted to roast. I'll just say that the house smells amazing. I think nothing smells better than a roasted chicken on a cold winter day. The smell is amazing. With that, I am having some potatoes that I had canned and seasoned, along with some garden carrots that I canned. I am making a spinach side dish. It's a Middle Eastern way of making spinach, and I'm going to be making pilaf. I don't want to make pilaf, but I promised my granddaughters I would, so Mimi's got to pull through. I didn't have a lot of time for dessert, so I think we're going to have like some fruit and jello and things like that, because I just didn't have time today. I want to get this video out to you. Okay, so the number one secret to this is to save money and on food and for food is to keep your children out of the kitchen. Okay, they don't have free reign of your kitchen. That is your kitchen. Those are your rules. Set up mealtime. Let them get full on the meal, and the snacks will decrease. Just have things readily available for them that are inexpensive to snack on, and kind of gauge your time. If they had a late dinner and then they had dessert, well, 2 hours later, they don't need another snack unless they're really hungry. The little ones, yeah, they got to eat more often. I get it. But, I mean, you're going to tweak it for your family, but you know what I'm saying, right? Number two, this is something I've taught myself to do. Learn how to copycat ethnic recipes. This will give you variety. It's fun. It's a change of pace, and you can get the whole family on board and make it like a meal prep night. You can all do it together, and you won't feel deprived. And an example of that is last night I was going to call out for Chinese food. And I'm looking and I'm like, by the time I got the delivery and the tip and everything, it would have been about 15, 20 bucks. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. I have everything in the house. So I got out some chicken tenders I had in the freezer. I heated them up in the toaster oven. I also heated up some frozen egg rolls that I bought at Aldi, which are very good, by the way. And I whipped up some fried rice. I just happened to have onion, celery. I have the soy sauce. I have the sesame oil, the ginger, everything. And I even had bean sprouts. But I like to keep bean sprouts in the can too. But the ones I used last night were fresh. So I felt so good about myself. I got my craving out of the way. It was something different to make, and I saved money. Cut down or eliminate drinks such as sports drinks, sodas, too many juices, chocolate milks, things like that. Have milk or something at a meal, or water. Preferably water, because we're supposed to be drinking a lot of water anyway. We're supposed to be having adults are supposed to have about 48 ounces of water. So a good substitute for any drinks or anything like that is that you could add some lemon or a slice of cucumber or some mint leaves or orange or something like that to flavor it. You can make your own flavored water. Okay, this brings me to my next point, and this secret is stop buying bottled water. Yes, we do need it for preps. I understand that. But for everyday use, if you can tolerate the tap water, let it run a few minutes. If you can't tolerate the tap water, you might want to invest in a Brita pitcher or something similar to filter out the water. The savings that you save over the long term is really going to add up. So it's a small investment. You can put it on next year's Christmas list or Mother's Day list or birthdays or Valentine's or whatever. You can even have a little sinking fund into it. You could buy a smaller Brita pitcher and you'll just have to fill it up more often, but it works just as well. You don't have to get the gigantic one. Okay, number 5 is meal plan. Plan every crumb. Plan how you're going to use leftovers. Okay? Plan ahead. Plan your meals. You should try also, number 6 is try to get at least 2 minimum meals or a side out of one meal that you cooked. Okay? So cook once, eat it twice type of thing. Number 7, freeze the leftovers right away. If you don't know what you're going to do with them, put them in a container and throw them in your freezer. This way you don't get tempted to either snack on them or they get shoved in the back of the fridge and you will never see them again. And when you notice them, you'll have to throw them out. So you don't want to be throwing out food. Learn to improvise. Generic brands are very, very good. And I have very seldom found a brand of generic of anything except orange juice. I will only use Tropicana. That's my guilty pleasure. But generic brands of anything are perfectly fine. Number 9 is learn how to dehydrate. Get a cheap dehydrator from a Goodwill. Go onto some YouTube channels or onto mine. I have a playlist there. And learn how to dehydrate produce. When you buy produce that's on sale and in season, it's very cheap. And it's a cheap way to preserve your food. It's easy. Your kids can help. And if you cannot get a dehydrator, you can also go on YouTube and there's lots of videos out there that will show you how to use your own oven or even a toaster oven to dehydrate food. Okay? So, and it also takes up less space. Go meatless. Okay, is this really a secret? Probably not, but I wanted to say it anyway. Some people say go meatless once a week. I say go meatless twice a week. All right, it doesn't even have to be vegan or anything like that. Just go meatless twice a week. So you're going to save a lot on meat that way, and you're going to save a lot of money that way. So these are my top 10 secrets to saving money on food and money for food and saving food. I am in the middle of doing a menu plan or a meal plan for this week, and I will be doing another video on that, and I'll be back. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe this video. I love you, and I look forward to seeing everyone on the next video.